We are in the City of Roses, Portland, Oregon, home to the Trailblazers, where we'll be broadcasting today's action live. 2K Sports brings you Friday night NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. On the sideline tonight, Doris Burke. Trailblazers will look to their home court advantage. Just one game here in Portland. There's no question this game will put them to the test. Facing off against a team that has every expectation of beating them, they'll need to play a complete game to snare a win.
Well, from their point of view, this has been an ugly matchup this season. They're winless in 3 attempts against these guys. So I think they've got to come out with some energy, some passion, and really try to turn the tables.
Well, I think they can turn the tables, Steve. Those are givens to me, energy and passion, but they've got to be able to do what they do better. That, to me, is going to be the difference. Do who you are better.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Jenkins in at shooting guard. Wilcox is out there with Markieff Morris. Then there's Bledsoe, and it's Batum in at the 3. And Eric Bledsoe drops them both. So it's Portland now. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And I think, Kevin, they really showed how important it is to have a strong bench performance. You go out on the road, you can't rely on your starters night in and night out. The reserves have to contribute and help them out.
I think we definitely saw that, Steve, throughout the game. They were really tied together as a team. Didn't make any difference who was out on the floor. You'll take every road game win you can, and they're happy with that one.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. We're about 1 minute into the first. To the wing on the left. Morris kicks to Noel. 6 to shoot. Morris inside. Defended by Batum. Morris with the bucket. Here's Bledsoe. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Miami. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Tries to save it. Now here's Jenkins. Defense right on him. And he gets it to go.
Very well done. He is a confident, dynamic scorer.
For Portland, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Cole, guarded by Bledsoe. Cole, the pass to Noel. And Bledsoe, here we go. And that one's good.
Well, he wasn't phased at all by the bigger man on him. And on the low block, I thought he might be.
You know, Steve, I thought maybe he'd prefer to bring him out to the perimeter, but whatever works, go to it.
Here's Cole. Can't get it to fall.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
One-on-one fast break. Aldridge with it. Eric Bledsoe covering. No problems knocking that one down.
You know, as soon as he recognized the height mismatch, he immediately pulled up for the jumper.
As he should. That's a good decision. When he gets a clean look, he's got to take it.
Now here's Jenkins. This game an incredible scoring display for him. A baseline J. Another one falls for Phoenix.
Could be the first of many mid-range jump shots we see from him today.
Trailblazers trail by 4. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Aldridge is screen. And Cole kicks to Aldridge. Shot clock at 6. This is to Cole. Here's Morris. And he's good on the 3-ball. Morris has got 5 now.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Now we'll go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Terry Stotts.
Kevin, it's been a real struggle losing all 3 games thus far this season. I asked him what makes it such a difficult matchup for them, and he said, I think their execution offensively is really underrated. They can just pick you apart. We've kind of been stumped by them so far, but we're very motivated to get this win tonight. Guys trying to avoid the season sweep. Let's see what happens.
Very good, Doris. Thanks so much. So, Steve, Clark, how critical to their defense will be shutting down the sharpshooters in this one?
Well, in my mind, that's their chief weapon, so it's critical. And I think the coach will have come up with a creative defensive game plan. We'll just see if it works.
Well, guys, you know we've seen plenty of those creative and effective game plans from this coach, so I'm betting that he won't disappoint us here today.
Now here's Jenkins following the miss.
How about that basketball,
Wasn't that
fan?
beautiful?
Wow. Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
And why not? I mean, the more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
There's Noel. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
Boy, what a great job making good on the second opportunity. He stayed with that play from start to finish.
The dish to Wilcox. Pass to Jenkins. There's the pick. Wilcox passes to Batum. And the three off target.
Yeah, no excuses there. Got a really good look at the basket after being freed up by the pick.
We say it all the time. The execution was excellent. The result not as good, but good ball movement anyway.
And Jenkins throws it down. That's not as easy as he made it look, guys. You've got to have some skills to pull that baby off.
Well, he's got plenty of those skills necessary, partner.
Man.
Oh, you know it. The guy can climb the ladder, can't he?
Here's Noel following the score by Phoenix. Here's McCollum. It's rebounded by Jenkins. Suns leading by 5. Here's Batum. You know what?
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
Stolen by Bledsoe. Soft touch off the glass. Bledsoe's got 6 points.
Boy, don't you just admire that tenacity he shows out on the floor.
The Trailblazers have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Noel dishes to McCollum. Aldridge left side. It's good from about 19 feet.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
The Suns have gone 8 of 10 shooting, coming out very strong. Bledsoe kicks to Jenkins. There's the screen. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Nerlens Noel did not like that at all.
Boy, taking it hard to the rack for the big throwdown.
And give an unofficial assist, Clark, to his teammate for setting the screen that freed him up.
Yeah, good call, Kevin. That was really the key to the play.
Hey, guys, tempo, 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 all right? We have to get out in transition. Leak out if you want to. The key is we have to get fast break points.
Trailblazers trail by 7. Here's Cole. In the corner, it's Aldridge. Feeds it to Cole. 6 on the shot clock. Here's McCollum. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Well, probably the right play defensively. If you can't get the block, send them to the free throw line. Don't give them an easy 2.
No easy buckets inside. Force free throws and work to keep them out of the lane next time around.
Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Suns?
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
Well, the other thing I like is defensively, they're causing turnovers, and that's allowing them to get into transition.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Lopez is checked in, and the Suns also making a change. Robinson's checked in. He hits both from the strike.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
Now here is Robinson. He's coming off a 13-point game against Miami.
And he did some nice work on the boards too, Kevin. That was definitely a factor in that game as well. I don't know what's happening to their defense. I mean, they don't have any effort, any purpose.
And it's really costing them. I mean, the last 5 baskets at that end have been on very easy looks.
Robinson against Lopez. Portland moving the ball around. Here's McCollum. The feed to Aldridge. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And here are some big men who, when they get it in tight, are as close to a sure thing as we've got. Here are the top field goal percentage leaders among NBA centers and power forwards. And that one falls for LaMarcus Aldridge. Both teams will make substitutions. And so LaMarcus Aldridge nails them both. Suns leading by 5. Bledsoe outside. It's tipped to the middle, and here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. Cole's got the ball. Morris with the bucket.
That is such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Yeah, it's one thing to create a turnover, but to so alertly turn it into a transition opportunity, that's even better.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Here's Cole. It's stolen by Jenkins. Clark, the coach, was really passionate in that last tunnel, trying to do everything he can to get his message across.
You know, and I'm not sure what he wanted exactly, but he did it with enough fire that I'm guessing he's not going to be happy with any lapse in execution. I mean, he made his point pretty clear.
The Suns shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. The first one falls. Both teams deciding to change it up. And he can't hit the second.
Well, he did enough there. He made it a 2-possession game, at least.
Asked a little. Passes it to Warner. To the left wing. Here's Morris. It's rebounded by Jenkins. Jenkins got 3 rebounds now in this one. And finished off by Robinson.
Now, that was an incredible reverse throwdown right there. Tremendous body control.
I'd even go as far to say, Clark, that was a punctuation dunk. Huh?
I can feel that.
Sending a message.
Yes, sir. A message and put it on the highlight reel for later.
Good on the shot.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
Here is Thomas, averaging 9 points per contest. Now here's Jenkins. Robinson, the layup off target. It's stolen by Jenkins. To the wing right side. Thomas with the ball. He's picked up by Lopez. Jenkins with a screen for Thomas. Here's Robinson. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. 6 points for Robinson.
Their offense already flowing. Some stellar shooting while jumping out to this lead.
Well, high-quality shots, and they've been on target with them.
And so here's Portland. They trail by 6. Came in a screen. In the corner, it's Morris. Clock at 6. Again, the Trailblazers score. Warmed up offensively. Back to Thomas. 13 feet away. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Thomas got his first 2 points of the night. And for Portland, they're shooting at a nice 53% rate to start the game. They are sticking to the campaign. The pass to Warner. 1:49 left in the first quarter of the game. It's stolen by Jenkins. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Thomas gets a wide open look, and the Suns tack on 2 more.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
Yeah, that's 4 straight trips, guys, where their passes have ended up in scores. 4 straight assists. Great team play.
Lopez passes to Warner. Morris dishes to Kaman. Pass to Warner. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Jenkins. Jenkins got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. Suns have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
And in general, this has been a very good foul shooting team. About 79% on the...
Nice shooting.
Numbers have improved.
And Antetokounmpo's checked in for Phoenix. Dean comes in for Morris. Bledsoe hits them both. Changing it up here. Phoenix with the ball. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. We've got C.J. McCollum. Aldridge out there with Noel. Then it's Marcus Morris. And it's Warner in at the point guard position. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Thanks, Kevin. The Beast in their last matchup against the Heat delivered quite a performance. He ended up with 50 points and also had an incredible amount of assists, really setting his teammates up every minute on the court. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified, Clark.
Well, I know this opponent should be terrified because there's a good chance the momentum he gathered that night carries right over into this game.
Well, some of it will carry over. That's inevitable. It's just a matter of how much.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball, following the score by Phoenix. To stop the run. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
And a moment here to see the numbers for Noel. 17th in blocks. And in terms of rebounding, he's in the top 20 in the league. So a guy who can really take care of the boards for you.
And you called attention to his blocks per game average, Steve, and you're right on top of it. He's had a lot of success really protecting the rim and disrupting things on the inside.
Cole's check in for Portland. Levine kicks to Jenkins. The feed now to Robinson. Morris with the rebound.
Tough D on the inside.
Put up a roadblock, a construction barrel right there. That's what he brings defensively.
Will not go. This is off the front iron. Suns leading by 14. And Jenkins kicks to Levine. Pulls it from the elbow. Count that one. Levine's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
That's a nice job of getting the ball in the paint and burying the shot. That's exactly how it's done.
Cole dishes to McCollum. He kicks to Morris. He trains the turnaround jump shot. Morris has got 11 points.
You know, if you were only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would be ahead.
Levine passes to Jenkins. He feeds it to Robinson. It's stolen by Morris. Here's Cole. Portland moving the ball around. Now Morris. A baseline J. That's good. 13 points in the game.
Sometimes folks forget about his decent mid-range jumper. He can knock those down all game given the chance.
Almost halfway through the season, let's check out the standings out west. You take a look at the Suns. They're looking extremely sharp from the top spot and playing very well. And checking out Portland, they're much further down in the standings right now.
Checking out Phoenix. They've really caught nobody by surprise this year. I mean, they've got a tremendous track record, and the talent to stay on top for a while.
Yeah, and you know, some people wondered if there'd be a drop-off this season just because of those high expectations, but there really hasn't been a drop-off at all.
Outside Aldridge. And Cole kicks to Morris. He dishes it to Aldridge. Pass to Cole. Lets the three fly. Phoenix grabs the miss. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Well, Kevin, they constructed a perfect offensive game plan going into that game, and it was quickly apparent how powerless the defense was to stop them.
Powerless is a good way to put it, Steve. We're unlikely to see that many uncontested baskets again anytime soon.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
The Suns shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. First free throw is good. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Trailblazers trail by 13. They set the pick down low. Here's Noel. Terrific design on the pick foot, and he lays it in. Noel's got 6.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, and it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half, Clark.
Here's Levine. 5 points in the game. Jenkins the pass to Levine. Here's Morris. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Morris has got 5 points now this quarter.
You know, that putback's about as easy as it's going to get. You have to put a body on someone down there.
Well, no box out. That's the result you get right there.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Doc Rivers address his team. He told his guys that their offense needed to run through the beast. Their offense is most effective, Coach said, when he is most involved. And they're looking for total involvement from him for the rest of this game. Guys, they're clearly hoping those changes have an effect even before this game makes it to halftime. Kevin?
And thank you, Doris. Here's Cole. Dishes it to McCollum. That's blocked. They retain possession. And here is Jenkins. Outside, Batum. Here's the dish to Jenkins. Here's Robinson. Tries yet again. Ball stolen. Here's Cole. Aldridge a screen. Cole dishes to McCollum. Feeds to Aldridge. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Aldridge has got 4 points this quarter.
And he should thank the defense for those 2 points. Really, nobody paid him any mind there.
Here's Jenkins. Drains the three-pointer.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Trailblazers trail by 14. Here's Cole. Morris kicks to Aldridge. And blocked.
I'd love to see them impose their will a little bit more on the backcourt. Usually that's a great way to take control of a game.
Well, they haven't been able to do that yet, but it's something they're certainly capable of.
Now, here is Morris. Following the miss by LaMarcus Aldridge.
Starting to get a little momentum here after that scoreless first quarter.
Portland's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Cole. Got a piece of it. Jenkins the pass to Levine. Robinson dishes to Jenkins. Goes back up. Passes it to Levine. Now here's Jenkins. He's got 17. Morris with the ball. Now the feed to Cole. And that's a foul called on the Beast. That is his first foul of the game. So both teams making some changes here.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Cole. 6 to shoot. Kicks to Lopez. Here's Morris. Sinks the triple. Morris has got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, offensively, he's taken a solid opening quarter and just built on it here in the second.
And Jenkins kicks to Robinson. The pass to Goodwin. Robinson sets a screen for Goodwin. Here's Jenkins. Not enough on that one as it misses.
And a missed opportunity right there.
Definitely. I think he should have converted that one.
Little passes to Keenan. 14 feet away, and that one's good.
Got him with the turnaround there. That was as sweet as honey.
Suns leading by 11. Now Jenkins.
What a throwdown there. Man. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
Those are phenomenal dunks to watch. So much fun.
It's rebounded by Jenkins.
Well, offensively, they've kind of settled for outside shots so far.
You know, I don't know if they're shying away from contact, Steve, but their free throw attempts also down from the first quarter.
And Cole kicks to Morris. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Morris has got 18 points in the game.
Well, he's found his game and his rhythm this quarter. He's gotten into a nice groove.
And here is Jenkins. He's got 19. Outside for Robinson. Deflects the pass and stolen by Kamen. And that's a foul called on the Beast. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul. If he gets another, he probably puts him on the bench for the rest of the first half.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. And Antetokounmpo's checked in for Robinson, and Thomas subbed in for Nicholas Batum. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. To the inside. And let's run down for you the top 3-point shooting point guards in the league this season. Number 1, Eric Bledsoe. Isaiah Thomas is second. The Trailblazers have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6. And the first one drops.
This is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line right here.
Both shots good from the stripe. Suns leading by 11. Lopez over to help. Jenkins dishes to Wilcox. Now here's Jenkins. Lopez covering. 6 on the shot clock.
Trying to get a triple-double
Might
in
as well
one
just
half.
take it into his own hands and make that big lead even bigger.
Portland's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Here's Cole. Here's Kamen. Count it from 12. Kamen's got 6.
Boy, beautiful assist. That's a couple of teammates clearly on the same page.
Well, Phoenix shooting a sweet 57% clip in quarter number 2. And Jenkins kicks to Thomas. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Well, I'll bet his teammates love playing with him. He's distributing the ball perfectly.
Well, he keeps everybody happy, and you know what? The assist numbers don't lie.
And with that, the Phoenix lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Lopez.
Terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the hit.
That's how you do it, the bump and the bucket.
And Phoenix making a change here. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Well, he had a lot of success at the free throw line in their last game.
He really did. He didn't waste any of those chances when he got them.
I think it's been a disappointing year for him at the stripe, guys. I mean, he hasn't been as productive as he was last season from there.
Now here's Jenkins. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
How about that one? A perfect finish to the half for them to tack another 3 points onto their lead.
And the first half is now in the books. Suns lead by 13. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, what a great job you did, both moving the ball and passing it and scoring it. What has been the key for you to this point?
I mean, I don't really think there's been a key. I mean, that's what you're supposed to do on a basketball court, right? I guess the one other thing is rebounds, so I'll try and focus on that for the next half.
Good luck with that, young man. Kevin, a young talent looking to do whatever it takes to make it in the NBA.
Thank you, Doris.
Okay, guys, solid play so far. I like what I'm seeing. But just a few things to talk about before the second half. We've been able to force a lot of turnovers, and we've crashed in on them. That's been terrific. Keep doing just what you have been. As soon as we get our hands on the ball, push it, and let's catch them on their heels. I do like that we limited our turnovers. We weren't careless with the ball or making unforced errors, so kudos for that. That's it for now, guys. Let's go get that W.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game.
Take a look at what the Beast has done. He's got 10 rebounds and also 5 steals.
I had no idea we'd be seeing a performance like this one today.
Totally dominant. I mean, pure domination.
I tried. All threes third quarter.
Here's Bledsoe. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Jenkins, he's in at shooting guard. Batuma's out there with Markieff Morris. Then there's Bledsoe, and it's Wilcox in at the center, locking down the middle. And here is Aldridge after the three-pointer from Jenkins. Aldridge, the pass to Morris. Just 5 on the clock. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And the free throws for him this year, he's making them at about a rate of 77%.
You know, there's been some improvement in his free throw shooting this year. His percentage has taken a little jump compared to last season.
And Morris drops them both. Bledsoe with it. Pass to Jenkins. Here's the screen. Back to Bledsoe. And a miss there on the triple. Trailblazers trail by 14. Over to the wing. Here's Morris. And the layup is good. Morris has got 22.
Yeah, he's been the key cog in their offense with the way he shot the ball.
His percentage today beyond impressive. Certainly not his fault the score is what it is.
Here's Bledsoe, and the Suns tack on 2 more. Portland's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Here's Cole. He kicks to McCollum. To the inside. Here's Morris. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Suns leading by 14. Bledsoe kicks to Jenkins. And a Great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Aldridge with a screen on Bledsoe. They set the pick. Aldridge a screen. 5 on the clock. The shot is off. And Phoenix will come the other way. Their last encounter was in Phoenix.
Yeah, that was a big win for them. And an impressive performance, mainly down in the paint. Their rebounding advantage was the difference in the game.
And Morris comes over to help. Pass to Bledsoe. He feeds it to Jenkins. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Here's Wilcox. And the rejection by Noel. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Trailblazers trail by 17. Steve mentioned the huge discrepancy on the Class Clark and their blood win the last time out there.
And guys, if those rebounding numbers are anywhere close to the same today, I think the result will be exactly the same as well.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Terry Stotts as he addressed his team. He said making sharp entry feeds, getting the ball into the post, and getting points on the low block is going to be critical the rest of the way. He also wants to see a patient offense, work for the shot, move the ball around, and as he told them, quote, if you don't see a good shot, find someone who does. Coach was not wasting any time and altering their strategy here in the
Okay, guys, we have to pick up the pace here, all right? I want to shoot early and often. That means take the first open shot, push the ball up the floor, and let's put pressure on their defense.
Right here, Kevin, over these last 10 games on the Trailblazers schedule, this is how they stack up compared to the rest of the league. 6th in rebounding, 12th in blocks, and they're in the top half of the league when it comes to limiting opponents' offense as well.
And the rebounding is really the key stat that I'm looking at right there with all those. Really tries to be physical, and when they're able to secure boards, that does a lot of things for them. It helps their defense, keeping teams from getting second chance opportunities against them, and it fuels their fast break.
Now here's Jenkins. 17-point lead, their biggest. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession.
And with a quick break in the action, let's take a look at some of the stats for McCollum. Averaging about 11 points, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he knows he has some areas to work on, but he can be a big-time player at some point in his career.
Yeah, I agree, Steve. I mean, it won't be instant with him, but with each minute that he gets to play, you can see the
That game
improvement.
7
Shoots the
turnovers.
3. Rebounded by Wilcox.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior, no question, and that's, I think, the main reason they have this lead.
Dishes to Cole. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Just 5 to shoot. Portland moving the ball around. Morris, no good.
Now, the defense struggled in the first half, but you can see they've come out much more focused here in the second.
Jenkins with it, now defended by McCollum. Here's Wilcox. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
Aldridge with a screen on Bledsoe. Here's Cole. McCollum dishes to Aldridge, and that's a foul called on the Beast. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
He just picked up his 4th personal foul, and now he's got some foul trouble hanging over his head, guys.
And the Suns making a change here. Robinson's checked in.
Thomas Robinson.
Here's Cole, guarded by Bledsoe. Here's McCollum. A putback, and Noel throws it down hard.
Now that's no run-of-the-mill putback there.
Well, the rebound and then the dunk, one on top of the other.
The 1-2 punch, you gotta love it.
Bledsoe passes to Jenkins. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
And their mid-range shooting continues to be accurate.
They've also been pounding it inside tonight and coming away with a lot of points in the paint. I call those PIPs.
Both free throws good from Jenkins. Trailblazers trail by 19. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Aldridge with it. Morris is there. Aldridge, good.
He's done a ton to help his team, guys, and he may have to do more if they're going to come back and win.
Phoenix leading by 17. Bledsoe outside. No good off the back of the rim.
That's a shot that he sometimes struggles with, but you can't fault him for taking it when the defense backs off like that.
Now Noel, 8 points for him. And here's McCollum. It's hauled in by the Suns. Jenkins got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. And Bledsoe, here we go. Morris, good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Morris has got 9.
Fantastic pass. He turned that one into a pretty easy basket for his teammate.
Some changes for Phoenix. Wilcox comes in for Robinson. And Levine subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. Now here's Noel, averaging 10 points per contest. Now here's McCollum. He's covered by Jenkins. And it's out of bounds to Portland. No retained possession. Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard to show you the teams leading the league in assists this season. The Suns #1.
And the beauty of watching this club is seeing the ball move the way it does. This is a very unselfish basketball team.
Here's McCollum. Shot denied.
In this quarter, he's really been off the mark. He just looks a little bit unsettled.
Now here's Jenkins. He's guarded closely, and that one's good by Wilcox.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
Here's Cole. He dishes it to Aldridge. It's rebounded by Jenkins. Jenkins got 15 rebounds here tonight.
This has not at all been the kind of performance they've needed out of him.
Marcus Aldridge grabs the miss. Aldridge has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. McCollum with the ball. He's picked up by Jenkins. Here's Morris. And that one's on target from the wing. Morris has got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, he gets the fadeaway to go. I'd still rather see him go straight up with it.
Levine kicks to Wilcox. Now here's Jenkins. He is guarded by McCollum.
Well, at least he had the presence of mind to change his shot when the defense got on him. You've got to improvise sometimes.
There's the dish to Aldridge. He's looking for Noel and finds him. That is good. Noel's got 10 points in the game.
That time the defenders were a little lazy getting to him.
Here's Levine. 5 points in the game. Here's Morris. Takes the elbow jumper and trains it. 11 points in the game.
Very clever passing. That was just beautifully done.
Trailblazers trail by 19. Cole dishes to McCollum. The turnaround Jay. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. 16 points for LaMarcus Aldridge.
Textbook right there. Nice pass, great catch, beautiful finish.
Here's Levine. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Boy, they've come out of halftime just smoking hot from behind the arc.
Hey, trust me on this one, partner. They are going to continue to let them fly.
Here's Cole. Feeds to McCollum. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Batum's got his third rebound tonight.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle. And that's held true in this one so far, Steve.
And even if it's only a modest advantage that they have in that category, it's still a significant factor.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball after the three-pointer from Jenkins. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Jenkins with the ball.
Tell you what, until this defense gets out and defends the three-point line, it's going to be a parade.
Yeah, we've already seen 3 in a row from out there.
Here's Cole. Passes it to Aldridge. Looking to end the run. Phoenix grabs the miss. Batum passes to Wilcox. Tries the hook. Again, Phoenix.
Well, as they continue to dominate, you wonder just how much higher this lead might get.
I think it really could get out of hand, and you can credit their defense just as much as their offense for that.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. Aldridge a screen. McCollum kicks to Aldridge. There's the feed to McCollum. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
That's his 5th.
It's his first trip to the line.
Trailblazers, CJ McCollum at the line for 2.
And he can't get the first one. So it's both.
Move your feet on defense. No more fouls. It's go time. Check in.
I'm on it.
So it's Portland now. Kicks it to Aldridge. Aldridge left side. On the mark with the 15-footer. Aldridge has got 20 points. Here's Thomas. And that's not even close. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Suns ahead, running away with it. And now with our State Farm assist to the game, a replay showing one of 10 tremendous assists in this game from Jenkins.
What an excellent all-around game, too, Kevin. 10 assists just shows you, what we already know about him, but he seems to know where his teammates are. He understands the offense and what the game plan is.
And got to execute it. He's the guy to do it. Portland's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. We've got LaMarcus Aldridge. Chris came in out there with Robin Lopez. And it's Little in at the 1 spot. That's the group on the floor for Portland. They get it back.
That's his 2nd personal foul. At the line for your Trailblazers, Robin Lopez.
And he knocks down the first one. Morris is checked in for the Trailblazers. Both shots good from the stripe. Suns leading by 20. Jenkins with it. Good. Jenkins got 39.
He's been working some magic out there today, guys. This lead has been largely his making.
Little passes to Lopez. To the paint. It's Solomon to Kumbo. Now here's Jenkins. Lopez covering. And he drops it in. Just a pretty release there from Jenkins. Jenkins got 42 in the game. The Trailblazers shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Inside, it's tipped. It's Solomon to Kumbo. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Thomas is running. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Shooting in Phoenix, Nicholas Batum, taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Batum. So both teams changing it up here. Second free throw, no good. The Blazers on offense. Little, defended by Batum. Here's Kleber. 6 on the shot clock. Harrison passes to Warner. Puts it up from 15. Nice D from Jenkins.
Good, tough defense there. Getting a hand up, forcing that miss.
Well, he's got the reputation of being a tough defender, and there was an example right there for you.
And he just used his height that time down low. That's going to be pretty hard to defend against.
Little, defended by Batum. To halt the run, and that one's good.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
The Suns have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. There's the pass to Jenkins. Warren sets the pick for Jenkins. Back to Batum. Puts it up. Off the left rim and out. For Portland, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Harrison passes to Warner. Portland moving the ball around. There's the bucket. Good.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Suns leading by 23. Here's Jenkins.
Get him! Watch out now.
Assist goes to.
Wow, we're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
Oh, man, that was a circus dunk.
They set the screen. Out to the right wing. Here's Warner. Off target from 3-point range. The Suns have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the 4th quarter so far. Jenkins dishes to Morris. Puts up the baby hook. And again, another basket there from Jenkins. Jenkins got 48.
You know, they've been able to depend on his offense all game long, guys. He's drained a lot of shots out here.
And between now and the horn, Steve, the ball should be in his hands as much as possible if they want to continue to build this lead.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
You know, they can't afford to be playing so loose like that right now.
Exactly. I mean, this is when they need to tighten things up, firm things up, be more focused, not the other way around.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Thomas Robinson comes in for Markieff Morris. And it's Archie Goodwin in for Nicholas Batum. Fires the 3. No good.
Wow, what a performance. A triple-double for him today.
How about ubiquitous, Steve? That's what he's been everywhere.
Pass to Kleber from deep. Can't get it to go. Now the Suns take it the other way. Here's Jenkins. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
That's his first personal foul at the line of the Suns.
And the first one at the line is good.
2 shots.
And he makes both free throws.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Pass to Kleber. Got a piece of it. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Warner. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Jenkins. Jenkins got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Here's Goodwin, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, taking advantage of the defense, really pounding it down low.
Out to the wing. Here's Warner. Connects the jumper drops.
Warner.
Here's Goodwin. And he gets it to go. Goodwin's got 4 this quarter.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
Dishes to Noel. Ramos the pass to Harrison. Expanding his range. It's hauled in by the Suns. Robinson's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. to the inside. Here's Ramos, and he gets it to go. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Outside Robinson. He kicks to Jenkins. 6 to shoot. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
I like his tenacity getting to the basket there, even though the dunk rattled out. 99 times out of 100, you'll get the dunk or the foul.
Ramos. Not really his range, and it's off target.
Well, the three-pointer really isn't his game. I'd like to see him get closer to the hoop.
And there's Jenkins. That's good on the assist by Goodwin. Jenkins got 52 points. And for Portland, they're shooting a pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. The pass to Harrison. There's the dish to Jenkins. He feeds it to Antetokounmpo. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
That's his second personal foul. Shooting for Phoenix, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And he makes the first.
You know, you've got to like...
Good work. Good work.
Oh, yeah, man.
bodes well going forward.
Wilcox is checked. Some changes here. Here's Goodwin. He dishes it to Jenkins. Drains it from beyond the arc. Jenkins got 55.
A serious game-clinching run. They've taken off here. Impressive.
No backing off. What a surge at the right time.
McCollum kicks to Aldridge. Ball's knocked loose. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Goodwin dishes to Jenkins. Feeds it to Goodwin. Kicks it to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Jenkins. 6 to shoot. Lopez over to help. Goodwin passes to Antetokounmpo. Top of the key jumper, no good.
There's no getting around the simple fact that that's a shot he has to knock down.
So it's the Suns winning easily here. Some days, Clark, everything goes right for a team, and they just had one of those games.
Yeah, it certainly was. I mean, these guys played a great all-around basketball game here.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, with a game like tonight, you were all over the place. A triple-double in the box score. Would you consider this one of your better games of the season thus far?